Hey, what's going on, my friends? It's Dave Sharpe. Welcome to Wake Up Legendary. And I have an amazing episode for you today. I am going to be teaching you secrets of a product launch, and I'm going to be giving it to you from the perspective of an affiliate or a product owner. If you have a course, if you're promoting a course, coaching program, and really anything, excuse me, still catching my breath, just had a good workout. Yes, this is going to be from my over 16 years of experience, well over $100 million in sales. And why is this relevant? Well, it's relevant because this week we will be launching our brand new AI challenge. And this brand new AI challenge that we're going to be releasing here is going to be a game changer for an entire marketplace of people who want to learn how to use AI, who want to learn how to make money online, and who want to combine the two together. And we're going to give you, as well as obviously many clients and customers, and of course, those of you who may be our affiliates who are taking this out to your audiences, we're going to give everybody an experience that they will not forget and that they will not regret. And for many people, this AI challenge this week is going to be the start of a brand new career for them, right? Obviously, this is the start of a brand new career for you. You've already started your career here in online marketing, but I want to take you through a successful product launch and the secrets to a successful product launch, again, from 16 years of experience and over $100 million in sales. Well over $100 million in sales. We've done, well over $100 million in sales just in this company in the last few years. This is actually, this is a very conservative number in terms of how well this works, okay? And this is simple enough for anybody to understand. And so let me go through this. I'm going to actually share this directly from the back of our one of our actual products. Something that I've done and that I taught in the past. And so let me pull this open here. Bear with me here for just a second. I got a lot of tabs open here, but I'm going to find the right one and I'm going to teach you some really cool stuff here. So here, let me close out some of these tabs here. Let me see if I can get this going. All right, let's see here. Share the dadgum screen. All right. Well, let's just go entire screen, and then we will just make that bigger, and then we're going to go here. All right. So here we are. We are inside of a video, inside of one of our trainings. This is for the affiliate domination formula. This is the perfect affiliate campaign, essentially. And this is a promotional cycle that I'm going to be teaching you about. And the reason why this is, I've gone over this before, but this is worth going over right now. You guys have heard me talk about this before. It's worth going over right now, again, because we've got the AI challenge that's launching this week. So there's 5 stages to this successful promotional cycle. And the first stage is to agitate, to let people know that something's coming. I'm doing that right now. I'm sort of agitating, and I don't agitate isn't always a bad thing. It's not always doesn't always have to mean negative. Now it may, I don't know. Let's look up the word. Let's look up the definition. In this case, it's not. We're agitating. We're making a little bit uncomfortable that they don't have it. We're not trying to annoy people. We're trying to just agitate a little bit of their pain or their curiosity, or letting them know that we have a solution that's coming and that they need to pay attention. In this case, for us, it's the AI challenge. The AI challenge, it's being launched this week. And how are we agitating? Well, we're letting people know that AI is hot. AI is changing the game. It already has. Most people, AI is available to everybody in the world, but if you're not using it, making money off of it, using it every single day to make your life better in every way possible in terms of information and knowledge and figuring things out and just having every single piece of information intelligence at your fingertips to solve any problem that you want. Everybody has that at their fingertips. Why are they not using it? It's real simple. Everybody also has access to paper to make blueprints, hammers and drills and saws to cut wood, as well as lumber, but they ain't out building houses. They ain't out building a mansion for themselves. They didn't buy a piece of land and build their own home, even though that would be it'd be much more cost effective to do that, to general contract your own home, to not have to pay somebody else to build it, right? You probably save half of the cost of a home. Why aren't you doing that? Because you don't know how. Neither do I. I'd have to call in. I may have a construction background, but I'd have to call in some backups. I'd have to call in a few peeps, a couple of my homies. Come on in here. Got me a carpenter, got me an electrician, got me a plumber. Come on in, boys. But what if I knew, how to I got access to the drills, I got access to the wood, I got access to the paper, I could draw a blueprint. I don't know how. All of the world's ingredients, resources are at our fingertips. Why are we not using them? Because we don't know how. Same thing with AI. Here's another analogy. You got all the ingredients at the grocery store to be a 5-star Michelin chef, or 2-star, 3-star, whatever they are. Why aren't you? Why aren't you cooking 5-star meals at home? Shit. I'm still trying to, wean myself off Uber Eats. Don't know how. Don't know how. Don't know how to mix the ingredients. Like, it's all really simple, actually. Why are most people not jacked? Because they don't know the basics of just macronutrients and calorie counting. It's really all it is. 80% of losing weight or getting jacked or staying in shape is watching your calories and your macro, just calorie counting, literally. Like, you burn 2,500 calories a day. If you don't want to gain any more weight, don't eat more than 2,500 calories. But why don't more people, why is the entire country, why do we have an obesity epidemic? Because people don't know how. It's simple. People pay thousands of dollars to learn how to count calories in a MyFitnessPal app that's free. All you have to do is download MyFitnessPal and just plug in your meals. It'll count your calories for you. It's easy. And if you want to build muscle, you just count your macronutrients and make sure you're getting enough protein. People pay thousands of dollars to learn that. What? They just don't know how. So that's what we're doing with AI. This week, we're going to be launching the AI challenge. We're going to teach people the power of AI that's at their fingertips, that it could revolutionize their life. It could give them information that they didn't know. It could build them businesses. It could code them complete software apps. It could do their homework. It could answer complicated math questions. It could write script videos. There's endless. It could build courses. It could create an entire information business for you. Why are people not doing it? They don't know how. We're going to teach them. Agitate. You see that? I'm agitating. That's all this is. Like the pitch and the buildup, it's the agitation phase. So, for example, if you're going to participate in a launch with us, we're launching the AI challenge. This is what you do. You go out, you agitate. You got to let people know that they have a need that they don't know they have. They don't know that they need this. Part of marketing is pointing out to people that they need you and that they need first of all, that they have a problem. Right now, most people are not looking at AI as a problem. I want to make them look at it as a problem. It's a problem that you're not using this. It's a problem. You're still struggling with XYZ. when you could have all the answers and stop being in such conflict. You could have a plan. As a matter of fact, AI will create like say you want to build a software app or an app to do something. ChatGPT will make you a course on how to build that app. You just have to say, give me a step-by-step course on how to do X, Y, Z. So anything that you want to know how to do, even Google Gemini, they're doing the commercial where the guy's out fixing his bike out in the driveway, and ChatGPT's like, or Gemini's like, we'll go back to step 2, and it's walking him through, and he's like, we're only on step 2. It's walking him through step by step how to put together a bike. Like that's where we're at with this. It is the instruction manual for everything in terms of just information. Why would you not be using that at your fingertips? You must not know how. I'll show you. I'll show you how to never want for like information or knowledge again. And I'll also show you how to have a simple free app build an entire business for you. And then how to use other AI apps to then make that business more profitable and scalable. And how to get AI to do the majority of the heavy lifting and work in that business for you. And even the ongoing maintenance. Think about that. I'm agitating. You see what I'm saying? So this is what agitate. That agitation that something's coming is coming nowadays in lives and videos and emails, like all the things, all the ways you're letting them know something's coming. This is the 5 stages of a successful promotional cycle. Let me check in with you guys. Everybody doing good? This valuable stuff? Let me see if I'm still alive. Am I sharing? Should I keep going? This good? I'm watching the comments. I'm looking. Give me some feedback. Let me take a little sip of DC here. Shit, I'm past coffee this morning. All right, Demetra Z, this is great. Tracking, says Courtney. I like it. Alice. Oh, we agitated, said Kim. Okay. We agitated. I like that. All right. Here we go. So where do we go next? We launch the damn thing. We launch it. We say, hey, man, this thing's here. It's ready. Go get it. Go buy it. Go sign up. Pretty simple. Send email, lives, videos. Go do this thing. It's live. Okay. Stack bonuses. So let's say that what a promotional cycle usually means is that there's a beginning and an end. The way that you could really say that you're an affiliate participating in an affiliate promotion or launch, or even in an evergreen situation like what we have here at Legendary with our products. Evergreen means we don't do product launches where we launch a product and it's the cart is open for 7 days and then we close the cart. Some products are launched like that. Ours is not. I don't enjoy that business model of constantly launching and, oh my God, the doors are going to close to this digital product. It's like, why? It's a digital product. So instead, as an affiliate, how this would work is you would say, agitate, launch. Hey, and let's just envision this happening to your email list. Agitate, launch, right? Now, hey, a day later, okay, if you buy through this link, send me back your receipt and I'll send you this bonus. So now all of a sudden you're introducing something additional for them to buy, or for them that they'll get if they buy. Now, what you got to realize about marketing, my friends, this is probably one of the biggest things that you'll ever learn about marketing, is that people buy bonuses. They buy bonuses. They buy the extra shit that makes them feel like they're getting a good deal. That's what pushes people over the edge to make them buy now instead of later. And it really doesn't matter. I'm going to show you the other thing that gets them to buy here in a moment. But bonuses, additional things, what else can you throw in? Hey, I'll throw this in also. You've heard this during sales pitches, and it doesn't matter where it is, whether it's a home renovation company, you're getting your home renovated, whether you're getting this done or this service done, you take your clothes to the dry cleaner, I'll throw that in. We want to feel like we're getting a deal. So anytime that we feel like we're getting more than we're paying for, which is obviously always what you want, that's how you sell more. You make your customer feel like they're getting more than what they're paying for. And the way that you do that is with bonuses. Period. There's other, we could go deeply psychological, all it, but look, the bottom line is this is not about manipulation. This is just about, this is what I'm giving you. These are the deliverables. You're getting these things. And if the bonuses are good enough, they'll buy because they feel like they're getting a great deal. Now, here's where it really gets sexy. You guys ready for it to really get sexy? Hold on a second. Let me check in. I want them so warm and fuzzy, bub. I want them real warm. All right. Gold. Man, that's not good enough. I'm looking for platinum. I think I'm logging out. All right, guys. I got to get out of here. Gold's not good enough. I thought I was delivering platinum. I'm out of here. Psych. I'm back. Gold is good. I like gold. All right, let's keep going. All right. So here we go. Let's get on back. Oh, she said diamonds. All right. Here's where it really gets sexy. All right. Let me just make sure we're sharing this. We are sharing this, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Here's where it really gets sexy. So you've agitated, you've launched, you've said, hey, if you buy through my link, I'll give this. I'll give you this. And there's really nothing wrong with saying if you buy through my link, because you want them to know that they need to buy through your link in order to get the bonus, right? Pretty simple thing. Just make sure you click this link and then send me back the receipt. That's like the easiest way to do it, you know? All right, here's where it gets sexy. Oh, you thought the bonuses were there forever? Oh, you thought I was just chilling? Just take your time. My time ain't valuable. I just told my girl, I said, something about wearing a nice watch, man. I can have $2 worth of clothes on, but I look down and I'm reminded, damn, my time's valuable, right? And that's the thing that you have to remind your customers of too. Your time is valuable. You're not just going to sit around and wait for them to get ready to finally see value in what you have. Oh no, you gonna respect me by my absence, because these bonuses are coming down in 72 hours. Oh yeah. Or at least watch this. This bonus is coming down in 72 hours. Now you might be thinking, well, what the hell then? What happens then? Well, yeah, give that bonus away for 72 hours, shut it down. And what are you going to do when you shut it down? Agitate the hell out of them on that last day. Hey, just want to remind you, last day to get my bonus, last day to take advantage of this. And guess what? If you were like, some of you might be thinking, so Dave, are you saying that I should go out to my profile and pitch if I'm an affiliate of a product, that I should pitch the name and the company of the product and do this, this, and this, and just, no, you shouldn't. You actually shouldn't. What you would do is you would advertise your bonus and get them to opt in. And once they opt in, you tell them in order to get the bonus is all they have to do is go buy the product. And you can give your instructions right on the thank you page or the bridge page. Think about that for a second. Think about that. Think about that instead of giving away a lead magnet. Now, listen, our income is only capped by our creativity. And if there are no rules, let's get crazy with it. So watch this. So I'm going to offer my bonus. I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to send you a bunch of emails on that last day. Maybe this whole thing takes 5 days, like from like agitate for a couple of days and then launch. It's open. Hey, I'm giving away this bonus. Oh crap, I'm only giving this bonus away for 72 more hours. And boom, last day, few emails. Same thing, I'm giving away this bonus. How would you like to get this for free? You're talking about your bonus. This is what you say on social media. This allows you to keep what you're promoting behind the opt-in wall. So they don't just go see it or Google it or whatever before you get the email opt-in and add them to your list, or before you get them to click your, I was about to do it. Before they click your affiliate link and they actually get tracked to you. So if they do buy, you get the commission. This is one thing about affiliate marketing that people don't get, is to get credit for the sale, they got to click your dadgum link. They got to click your link, man. So you got to have your link front and center. So, all right, Dave, cool. Woohoo, awesome 7-day launch. Got some sales. Now what do I do? It's all over. I kind of made a big deal, and now I got nothing to make a big deal about anymore. Wrong. Come up with another bonus. Come up with another bonus that they can get for free. After you promote, and this is also another rule about how to market to your list, and this is why marketing in promotional cycles works better than just kind of nonchalantly, flippantly marketing things always the same all the time, where people feel like they can just kind of come and get it from you whenever they want, and there's no real necessity or like urgency to buy now, which if they don't buy now, there's a 99.9% chance that they're either never going to buy, or if they do buy, they're going to go through somebody else and buy it somewhere else. Meaning that even that rule is true, not just in affiliate marketing, but also in any sort of retail or commerce where somebody comes into like, say, for example, you go to a store as you're like driving from the next town over, you stop at a store and you don't buy it. You want to think about it. And there's another store that's closer to your house. You're not going to go back to the other store. You're going to go to the one that's closer to your house. So if they don't buy, they may buy from somebody else down the road who just presents it to them again, and maybe in a different way with more urgency. Then they click their link and buy. So it's not that only affiliate marketing works like this. It's all, you got to give people a reason to both give you information, and especially on the internet, and tell you that they're interested, which is one of the reasons why as an affiliate, I never marketed the name of the product on any of my social channels. Because as an affiliate, you're not a sales rep. It's important that you're not perceived as like an employee or a team member of the company, because they want to buy from a third party. People want to buy from an independent third party. They want to buy based off somebody else's recommendation who's not on the inside, who's not as biased, right? So by remaining independent and continuing to build you incorporated and giving away your bonus on your Instagram page, your TikTok, whatever, you tell them to opt in to get access, right? To learn how to get the bonus for free. And then right there, now you've got the opt-in, or you've got the email address, so you can follow up with them. I see you're interested. I see you want this bonus. I see that you have this problem. And then you follow up via email. but at least you got the email. You then can use that list to hammer and say, look, you've only got 48 more hours to get this bonus, 24 more hours to get this bonus, 12 more hours to get this bonus. And then after that particular bonus list, maybe you created a new list in Aweber or a system or whatever for that particular promotion. Well, then you just merge it together. And if you create a new one, you can even keep that as your bonus opt-in list. It's like, hey, I'm giving away this bonus. You can do a new bonus. I want to talk about promotional cycles because I want to talk about how often you should do a new bonus. So like in a month, 30 days, you could easily do one hardcore week of promotional, like promoting, and then a half a week to a week of just value with very light pitches, maybe a PS line or something like that. But then you come back, you give away another bonus. Hard, hard, hard. Promote, promote, promote. People don't buy unless you push hard. I was watching the Tylenol murder Netflix documentary last night. And they were talking about, as they were getting closer to the who they thought was the killer, they were turning up the heat. You got to turn up the heat. You know what I mean? You got to turn up the heat during a promotion. Like you see me right now, how I'm, we've just launched our mastermind event. We're launching this AI challenge. Like we're turning up the heat, we're turning up the heat on these promotions. There will be a time over the next 3 months leading up to the event to where we will give away a bonus to push people over the edge to buy an event ticket. And don't worry, we'll give the bonus to everybody. It's not that you should wait for that because everybody will get it. But we'll give bonuses to push people over the edge. And we'll likely use a time limiter, but we have the ultimate time limiter and close, which is the actual event happening. And so with a more evergreen offer, like our challenges or most courses, let me just check in, see if I'm still good here. Oh, it stopped sharing. Did it stop sharing? I guess it did. But you guys get the point, right? You could have screen captured that and just understood the point of the 5 stages. So hopefully that was helpful. Let me see if there's any questions. Willing to take some here. You guys getting a lot of value out of this? Is this good stuff? Is this making sense? Not the cowboy hat. No, I wouldn't. I couldn't. Game-changing shit right here, said Carrie. Love it. Love the shit emoji. I'm running this for my first time ever. It's happening, but fucking get it done, dude. You are a gangster. All right. I effing love this shit, says Lenny. God, you're a badass. All right. Drop the mic. You got it. Build, says Ryan. Don't bait the trap and don't use it. Oh, Jess. All right. Doing it this month. You better be. Big dog. Love it. David, a lot of value. Good. Carrie, anything in the book? It's all, we're updating everything with AI. We're revamping our entire company here over the course of this week and next month. There's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of upgrades, a lot of innovations. AI is changing the landscape of everything that we're doing. We're, I would say, ahead of the curve in terms of what we're doing, what we're testing, what we're working on behind the scenes. We've got incredible things that are happening here with AI. I want you guys to be open to some of the changes that we're going to make here in Legendary over the next few months, particularly this year, in how we deliver some of our training, in how we remodel some of our training, in how we introduce AI tools into our platform. It's going to be different. Like it's going to feel like change to some of you. To some of you, it's going to feel like what's happening here. Things are like, this is different, and it will be, because we are going to move into this AI revolution right now. And it is a revolution. It is a renaissance. It's a time where it's like the dot-com boom. It's like the dot-com launch, where we were in those very early stages of like like PCs, and Macs were big boxes, and all this AOL chats, and remember how the pages were like so simple and just ugly. And now we've got so much technology in all of our web apps and our software and our phone apps, and everything's just so it's so intuitive, it's so seamless. Like AI is going to get like that too. Like right now it's in its raw infancy stage. Chat GPT is just one thing. Chat GPT is not AI. Like it's not all of AI. It's an AI app. But AI is going to be interacting in our businesses in so many more ways than just us using it to like write scripts and stuff. It's going to be interacting with our customers. We're in the process right now of cloning me and cloning all of the information and knowledge that I have. My body of work over the past 16 years is being created and input into an AI agent right now to essentially duplicate me and all of my knowledge. In the case that anything ever happened to me, all of my knowledge, all of my information, everything will live on forever, and be able to act and interact with clients and customers. Pretty freaking exciting, man. I mean, yeah, it's 2 Daves. No, I mean, yeah. So when my clone shows up, believe it. When that hologram shows up, you guys are gonna. And I'm walking around the room, and you go up, and you just are like, you high five me, and your hand just goes right through my hand because I'm not even there. I'm sitting at home on the toilet. I'm taking a nap. No, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that. I actually like hanging out. I like coming to masterminds. So with that being said, my friends, I hope that this was helpful. Go back and watch it if you're just coming on. I guarantee you that what I just taught has the potential, even if you use it badly, to add an extra 0 or 2 to your income this year. Even if you use it badly, it's like you can't really screw it up. It's like agitate, let them know, open it, introduce a bonus, let them know the bonus is going away, and then close it. It's very simple, but it's powerful. And it's got a lot of the elements of a successful marketing promotion. And really a lot of the elements, forget a marketing promotion. It's got a lot of the elements that just makes a human being take action. What are the things that make a human being take action? You need to know these words because these are important principles in marketing. They're also important principles in life. And of course, as with anything, they can be used for good or evil. I'm going to teach you how to use them for good. Urgency is the first one. Write it down. People don't buy without urgency. People don't move. They don't take action without urgency. What is urgency in the real world? You got cancer. You have a tumor. You're bleeding. Your tooth hurts. A lot of times people won't take any action until they hear those words. Even though maybe on the packet says this will give you cancer. There's studies that show, this will give you cancer and all. Shit, it's like, fucking tastes good, man. Damn. Shit. I guarantee there's going to be some urgency if they're like, dude, take another sip of that. Your ass got cancer. So urgency. People don't act unless there's urgency. And if you want that urgency to be supersonic sped up, sprinkle some pain in there. Sprinkle some pain in there. That's what ultimately, right? Like people will run to the dentist to fix a toothache, but not fix their teeth, right? Or like whiten them or enhance them or make them better, but they'll go to stop pain. That's what I mean. Just a very basic example. Urgency. Here's the other one. Scarcity. Scarcity is that there's not enough of something, so I need to act, right? There's something's going away. There's a limited quantity. There's a limited time in which it'll be available. It's scarce. It's urgent that I act now. When you combine all of those together, it really creates, again, with trust, with value, real value. You can't just be like, you're gonna, you know, your baby's never gonna sleep unless you buy my course right now. Like, not ridiculous, but like, hey, yeah, like I know that you've been trying to get your baby to sleep. I know you're a new mom, and I know that there's something coming, or there's something that I want you to go through that I recommend that you take. But here's the deal. I want to also share my experience with you. So I'm going to give you this 10-step nighttime routine checklist that's I've personally crafted and curated over the course of 3 children over the last 10 years. And it works perfectly every time. I know it's going to work for you, and I'll give it to you if you buy the thing that I'm recommending in the next 72 hours. That's using your powers for good, right? Because what you're doing here is, and when I say your powers, we all have these powers. Nobody has a power that somebody else doesn't have, honestly. Unless it's some like just body or physical thing, right? But everything else are just tools that we can use. Right? Obviously, I'm not a 7-foot basketball player. I don't think I am. People do say I'm taller in person than they expected. Right? So not quite 7 feet, but I'm like 6'1". But if you combine these elements, these principles, this scarcity, this urgency, if you read Robert Cialdini's book titled Influence, there's 7 marketing influence triggers, if you will, or principles that he talks about in that book, such as the ones that I'm talking about, as well as concepts and principles like reciprocity, which is you delivering. What that means in the marketing sense is that you deliver enough value that people feel indebted. Like of course, I feel like you've given me so much value, either for free or cheap, that of course I want to buy this next thing because I already feel so ahead of the game in terms of how much you've given me. That's reciprocity. I do something for you and you do something back for me. There's 7 in his book that are really, really powerful. You can read the cliff notes on them as well. I can pull them up very quickly if I just go to my chat. Let me share my screen. We'll pull it up. We'll look at it and learn together. What are the 7 marketing principles in the book Influence? Oh, 6. I'm sorry. I was, he added a 7th. Okay. So I was right. Reciprocity. People feel obligated to return favors or concessions. Commitment and consistency. This is, you want to know the gold? You want to know, this is it. Commitment and consistency. People want to act in ways that are consistent with what they said or done previously. Small initial commitments like signing up for a free trial that often lead to larger ones like subscribing or buying. Social proof. People follow the actions of others, especially in uncertain situations. Testimonials, reviews, the most popular tags help influence behavior through perceived consensus. God, shit is gold, man. Authority. We trust and follow credible, knowledgeable experts. Titles, uniforms, certifications, and perceived expertise increase persuasive power. Authority. The beautiful thing about marketing, the beautiful thing about branding is you can borrow other people's authority. You can even, by promoting somebody who has authority, you give yourself authority by associating yourself with them, versus if you're associating yourself with somebody who people may not know, or isn't very credible, you may not have that same association authority that you would if you associated with somebody or promoted somebody's product who had more credibility. And then, of course, you build your own credibility. How do you do that? Well, I mean, I've worked with coaching clients over the last couple of months. They're going at the very beginning. They're providing their service for free in exchange for testimonials. Why don't you go out and exchange a quick service in exchange for a testimonial? Right? Many of you have gotten good at some of these different softwares and so forth. Why not offer that? Why not offer that as a bonus? I'll show you how to set it up. I'll set it up for you. I mean, there's so many different things that you could do to begin to build your authority, which also builds your social proof because other people are talking about you. One other thing I want to just, in terms of authority in social proof, it's a freaking masterclass, man. From this moment forward, it's 99 cents a minute to stay on this live, for God's sakes. When you do lives with other people, you give yourself an authority by simply, and you create social proof by just being seen with other people instead of always going live by yourself. And this is one of the things that I've constantly recommended all of you. And you've seen me doing it for 4 to 5 years and 1,500 episodes. On Wake Up Legendary, today I'm not. And over the past few months, I've began training more on Wake Up Legendary because I wanted to mix in some different knowledge, and I didn't want every episode to be or sound the same. And so we're mixing in some more training. But I'll tell you, 95% of my episodes, I've had a guest. I've had another person that's side by side with me. I'm borrowing their authority. They're borrowing mine. We're creating social proof together. Another thing that you can do if you have somebody that perhaps you could go live with is you can create a pact with them to where in Joe Polish and Dean Jackson, they have a podcast called I Love Marketing. Probably the best I've ever seen at this of two people working together and edifying each other. Probably Ryan and I will get better at this over time. But it's like if you never brag about yourself, but somebody else always does, that gives you more authority and more social proof. Man, I got to check in. You guys still here? You with me? Huh? You picking up what I'm putting down? Are we good? You guys still with me? I still got lots of people here. Worth every penny, my dog said. Hey. All right, here we go. So we're bringing this in for a landing here in a minute, but I got to finish this because the social proof and authority that you get with somebody is incredible. So liking, we say yes more often to people that we like, are similar to, or who compliment us. Personal stories, shared interests, genuine flattery, create affinity and trust. So kind of a weird liking, but yeah, I mean, that's the whole personal story piece. It's like people want to interact and they want to, this really goes deep. I mean, and obviously people want to be around people who they not only relate to, but also who they just can identify with in a lot of different ways. Any way that somebody can identify with you. And I do believe it can be just as powerful if you look the same way or have similar religious beliefs as if you have nothing in common but share one thing in common. I think the bond can be the liking factor can be just as strong because people like different but the same, right? Like you look different, but we like the same stuff. I think there's a polarization there that people enjoy. So I don't think that it's about particularly how you look. I don't think it's your skin color. I think it's just your story. And I think it's about how people can relate to the feelings that you have if you can learn how to share those feelings. So for me, the feelings that I felt at the beginning of my career were desperation, stress, depression, feeling of like I was never going to make anything out of myself, or that I was not going to be able to provide, or I mean, I just felt I felt I felt shame. I also felt tons of motivation and drive. And in sharing those feelings, oftentimes allows us to connect deeper with people than even sharing the context of the story, because people get lost in the detail, right? So just sharing feelings. Now, most dudes are like, "What's a feeling?" Right? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, homies. I know you guys are more elevated than that. But I wasn't. I mean, I had to go to therapy and look at a feelings wheel, dude. I had to go, and for some of you, this might be beneficial, right? I mean, I get everybody on a feelings wheel for real. Let me see this right quick and see if am I still sharing? You guys seeing my screen? No, I'm not. What the? All right, here we go. If you guys are like wondering, like, what am I feeling? How can I learn some more emotional words? Just just look at the damn feelings wheel, and it will give you feelings, you know, for how you were feeling at that time in your life. And I would recommend, in order to create that liking or that identification through your story, that you learn to integrate some feeling words. And as you're describing those feeling words in those situations, that you adjust your tonality and your pace based on how you're describing that you felt at that particular time. So now you're uh, they're identifying with you, but you're also in a way edutaining them, right? Because obviously I'm not looking at a feelings wheel so I can do therapy with my clients. I'm just trying to identify how I felt, because that's going to allow somebody to identify with me, even if we don't have the same personal story, right? But either way, personal story, shared interest, it all creates affinity and trust, as it says here. Scarcity, already went over that. People assign more value to things that are less available. A limited time, only 3 left. Exclusive offers create urgency and fear of missing out. Okay, talked about that. Unity, added in the expanded edition. I haven't actually read this part, but about this particular one, because I read it before he added this back 10 or 12 years ago or something. I was teaching this actually in an event in Miami. I can remember I was going through these pieces in 2014 in the Miami Convention Center. We had about 3,500 people in the room in a company that I owned previous to this. But unity, people are more likely to be influenced by those they feel a shared identity with. When you highlight a shared tribe, belief, struggle, or background, people feel like we're in this together. So perhaps reading would give a little bit more context to what he means there. But I think if you just focused on the first 6, you would be light years ahead of other marketers. And you could, of course, give me a Cliff Notes version in more detail on each 1 through 7. So obviously, I can use chat just to give me more context, which I love. And this is one of the things about chat that's really powerful in AI, is that I can I can essentially have it read books for me. It already has read the book. It has the information, and I just say, give me the Cliff Notes, man. And that's what I mean by using AI on a daily basis. If you were to look at my, my history on ChatGPT, it's crazy. I've got all kinds of different topics. So anyways, all right. Glad you guys got a lot of value. I got a jet. I got a lot of work to do. And I'm getting ready for our launch of the AI challenge coming this week. So look out, more details tomorrow, and we will see you there. Stay legendary, my friend. Of course, grab your ticket. Meet us in Nashville, please. We want to hang out with you. You can go to legendarymarketermastermind.com/Nashville and pick up a ticket. You are not going to want to miss that. If you think that the stuff that we've learned in our teaching about AI is cool now, 3 months, it's going to be way different. Because right now we're working on and learning things behind the scenes that will probably be ready in 3 months. We're trying to keep up with AI. It's moving really fast and it's really exciting. And we don't want to use it just because it's cool or trending. We're using it because we're finding a lot of value in using it and making it work for us in our profession and in what we're doing in our everyday life. So that's what we continue to want to teach you guys and share. And so we're going to do that in Nashville, and we're going to keep doing that every single day in every way leading up. So meet us there, legendarymarketermastermind.com/Nashville. We'll see you back here tomorrow for another episode. Get out of here. Peace.